You know, Vegas has been a wonderful partner, both LVE and the Orleans venue. And I was actually part of the original crew 12 years ago that selected the Orleans and Las Vegas as a home site. And one, the size of the arena is perfect for our venue, but you know, our fans have made it an annual pilgrimage. You know, whether their teams are up or down, they've come here year after year to enjoy the city, enjoy great basketball, and it's very accessible from all of our schools. Absolutely. I played basketball in college, so I'm kind of a gym rat. I do enjoy the sport. And the WCC right now has so much momentum and forward thinking in the league. There's over $343 million invested in capital projects right now across the league in the last year alone, many of which are dedicated to basketball. And we have the #1 team in the nation, which is a real blessing and a gift. What Gonzaga has built over the past couple decades is certainly special and something we have to appreciate. But right behind them is every other school in our league has really come up. This has been our strongest non-conference season in quite some time, and we're really proud of all the effort, investment, and attention to excellence that we've seen at the WCC in basketball. You know, the interesting thing about having Gonzaga in the league is not only are they the outright #1 in the net ranking right now, but they've sustained that ranking through league play, which means really speaks to the depth of the other teams in the conference. And although there may have been some strong margins of victories, that still the fact that their ranking has not dropped during conference play is a telling statement about how deep we are this year. So we're feeling really good about the basketball enhancement package we implemented. It's a package of scheduling, guidelines, tournament format, and it really has helped bring all teams up as far as competitiveness in the league. You know, on average, our school enrollments are about 7,500, and that's with BYU. You take BYU out of the mix, and we're more averaging around 5,000. So we are playing in much smaller sandboxes, but we also have all of our resources dedicated to those sports we have, and it doesn't include football. So I think although we're in a smaller sandbox, it is front-loaded into basketball and Olympic sports. To that end, I think, you know, we compete on all levels. We win national championships in all sports, and I think it's the conference's role to be the megaphone for those successes as a national brand. And all of our schools are iconic regional names and brands, but for us to really collect that family together and shout from the mountaintops how good we are as a collective. The WCC was actually one of the very first leagues to start a digital network. We have the W.TV, and we stream around 950 games a year. So we really embraced and acknowledged the importance of streaming. It's a free platform for our fans, which is really special. Not many of them are these days. And it's something we continue to invest in because we know that is the future, especially for a league of our size. So we really value streaming and our ability to do it well. The Get to Know You tour. Even though I'd been in the league before, I had a lot of close friends, I definitely hit the road and visited every campus, all the presidents, all the athletic directors, SWAs, faculty, reps, and tried to see as many games and practices as I could, and really just listen and hear what the issues were. And then right after that, getting to work. And I think it really is about creating a national story for the teams in our league. We have so much great stuff going on. Like I said, we win national titles. We have Player of the Year candidates, you know, and to be able to amplify those messages and relate them to the brand that is the WCC. When you get recruited to a school in our league, you get to play against Gonzaga in basketball. You get to play tennis against Pepperdine and beach against, you know, all these great competitors and stories to be tied together under a national brand. Obviously, I'm biased about diversity in upper management, but I really do think it's important, not only for myself, obviously, but the constituency that we represent. There is probably no more diverse population in college athletics than your student athlete population. I mean, not only in ethnic diversity, gender diversity, because Title IX 50-50, but also geographic, socioeconomic. I mean, you look at an athletic department and you have every walk of life represented. And in order to best serve student athletes and provide them the best student athlete experience, I think you need to have different inputs and filters in your policy and decision making all the way to the top. So in that sense, I think it's really important.